The closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Nope, it's comic book time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's
It's
fix this.
time. A body.
She dead. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for her pulse, like they do in movies and stuff, but... That's... She really is dead. Like, for real, for real.
Like, for real?
There's nothing else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check. After those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. How'd she die?
Spears.
Huh?
That's your answer.
Hold on. Hold on. Well, just wait a second. She's dead, then that means... That means everything that's happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever, it's really real? Hell no. Someone save me. Let me out of here. Somebody help me.
What's your problem?
You're just now accepting that? Yeah, come on, dude.
But yeah, no. I think the cause of death is a little apparent on her, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I still wish I remembered how to check this stupid book thingy, but whatever.
Book thingy?
The thing of the report. Yeah.
Right.
Anyways. We need to hurry up and find out who the culprit is. Thanks. Nope. I thought that was over the balls, not gonna lie.
Oh.
Hold on, let me choose that. So you finally noticed.
What the crap?
Huh? Noticed what?
I was looking through the Monokuma file we received,
That's what it's called. Right.
and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual.
Huh?
Oh? What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm.
Ah.
What? She's right!
Eh?
Then could it be? That's not even the right voice, what the fuck? Then could it be? There we go.
All at once. Everyone's gaze turned to me. Yeah, you're a little out of luck here, buddy. Hold on a second, you got it all wrong.
Sorry, watch you go, yo.
For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid.
What the heck?
You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth.
The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned, in other words. You think I did it? Little old me?
Little me.
If we find out who did it, then only that person dies. But if we get it wrong, then all the rest of us face execution.
What the heck?
That's what the ridiculous school regulation says, right? So stupid. Yeah. What do you have to say for yourself, buddy?
Are you serious?
Wow, look at how nervous he looks.
Yeah.
How sus.
Sus.
So we're really gonna try and find out who did it? Yeah, buddy. You got a problem with that?
I said, Makoto, all you have to do is be like, no, we were in heteros. I loved her. And then,
that's
then
gonna
everyone
work.
will leave you alone.
That's so convincing.
Great. I hate this, but still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it. Or else we're all dead.
Huh?
Is this really happening?
Don't fuck with me.
Screw that piece of shit bear. You also look pretty nervous in that first sprite.
Let me
Oh,
out of here!
yeah, he's also freaking out, but
Okay,
he's just
of course,
freaking out
I'm
to freak
freaked out.
out. No,
You know.
like guilty freak out, you know?
hmm
Come on, man. Let me out of here. Come on, someone let me out. When the weed stops hitting, right?
Dots.
Ifumi?
Consciousness has crashed. Restarting now. Please wait a moment.
Booting up.
Dun 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 dun. Dots, but in Toko style.
Yeah, it is indeed Hifumi, voiced by Hifumi. That was the best decision we've made.
Oh gosh.
She must be so shocked she can't even open her mouth to talk. I mean, that's fair.
Something finally shut Toko up. Wow.
The Chinopsy.
What should I do?
Oh, freaked out.
Someone got right in front of us. They. Oh, I just want to hug Chihiro.
The tiny.
So tiny.
The not so tiny.
The opposite of tiny. We can't run away from this situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
Have I talked to you? No. I've avoided her by
I think
accident.
she's like. I think she's the one that you talked to prompt moving to the next scene.
Maybe, but I just totally accidentally avoided her, not gonna lie.
No.
Hey,
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene.
What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey,
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. Mood!
We can tell, Mondo. We can tell.
I'll you guys
So-
figure out who killed that chick.
okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene.
Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone.
what?
What? Why the hell not? What if you were the killer, sir?
Stop talking.
Isn't that obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. What? Fuck you. The only response from Ralphie, I'm not gonna lie.
So then.
Fine, then I'll stay out there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem.
Two-player co-op base defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP.
Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
But... I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try. So then...
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong,
So...
well, do I really have to say any more?
Actually... I'd rather you didn't know. Goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck.
With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too.
Okay,
I'm
bye.
I'm
Bye. Sorry.
I'm just like, Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it.
Yo.
Oh yeah, I want guard duty, huh? I'd better head to the scene of the crime.
Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence,
You're fucking
they
dead.
better not let me find him. I'll skip the trial in the cave with a goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious. I will fuck them up. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
So,
I do have to agree, like, Mondo and Sakura are a very boss pairing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that? anyway?
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka.
What are you implying?
This is very suspicious.
Coco called you sus. It was you.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
You're coming closer. Are you gonna kill me next?
So,
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That's true. We may as well at least check just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate.
Wait, why not?
I'm not good with blood.
Junko's literally right there. Smothered.
You make a good point. Maybe she's just not looking. I don't know. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
I mean, she was pretty much behind Hifumi, so like...
That's a good point.
Yeah, maybe she was avoiding looking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway.
Oof.
Alright, I guess I better get going. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. And their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion I can read. Dots. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? No shit. How did it turn out like this? The corpse being in your room. Seriously, they got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? Okay. I have to do something. Otherwise everyone will. There.
execution is execution. Electric chair. Bzz, bzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
Nice rhyme though, right? I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. Okay, now we should be able to look at the file. Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Maizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room, in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. You have no choice but to push forward if you want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find the truth, so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed, with a knife in her abdomen. That's how.
I mean... nice.
Monokuma file number 1 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Wee. Oh, time to look at this again. Oh, is this gonna be the same?
Is it this again? Okay.
Yep. Yeah, why is this happening? Because you're stupid and a loser.
That's so
Ugh, no way. I seriously don't want to die here. I'm begging you. God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me. I don't care who it is, just get me out of here. Hero doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. Does he
God of
ever though?
Space?
I don't think he ever does.
I mean...
Aren't you gonna help investigate, Chihiro?
But... I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her.
No.
Oh. I have to stay with her.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Look, I still can investigate these silly things. That's it. The Monokuma always shows up on. There's gotta be a clue here. Or not. I better get back to the investigation. So true, bestie.
A true bearsty.
Someone's
What was that?
someone's spying on us with that camera. But who is it? And what for? Monokuma, and for entertainment purposes. Duh. Okay. I think that's it for here. Leave the gym? Yes, sir. Inside the display case are trophies and other items. Okay, I probably shouldn't bother. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. So I headed to my room, where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. Maybe even a Monokuma coin. This is the replica sword I brought back for my self-defense. Does this mean it was used in an attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some kind of gold coating has come off of the parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, and the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. Replica sword has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember correctly.
You gotta look at everyone's hands and see if there's gold on them. give me your paws. Let me see them paws. Oh, right.
Oh, that's right. We'll have to trade keys.
Then we switched rooms. We switched keys too. So Sayaka would have the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true then, how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone.
Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka wasn't here when we switched rooms. And with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Switching rooms has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Me. There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? A little bit.
Makoto's sitting there like, man, my room's all messed up now.
It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it. It was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something.
Wait.
That would not have been possible.
Huh?
Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So, something could happen in the room right next to you and there's no way you could know.
Well,
Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder.
Thoughts. Evidence of a struggle has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Let's see if there's anything else to click on before getting to people. I think that's gonna be the same thing, isn't it? Oh. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in an attack somehow? And plus, the sword's been taken out, so it's just the sheath, but... Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how did the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. You could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? Using it for self-defense? I don't know. Replica sword sheath has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Whee. Lint roller, what have you done? Huh? Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before.
I wasn't
Psycho.
expecting there to be actual evidence on the lit roller.
I mean, honestly, same. Sayaka, see how dirty my room was and decided to clean up a little?
God, Makoto, you just can't clean up after yourself.
There are gouges in the bed, like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here?
Don't attack the bed. Bed didn't do anything.
The bed is innocent.
The notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. What if there was something written on it? Whatever.
Yeah.
The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine. I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I need a toolkit like this.
Yo,
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
what?
You ain't exactly in the
What?
mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either, then?
What?
Not just me. Nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. And actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way,
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet. Cause, like, why the hell would we? Toolkit has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Mondo's like, this isn't a goddamn IKEA.
The surveillance camera. The mastermind must be using them to keep an eye on everything that's happening here. They don't do anything to stop what's happening. They just keep on watching. I mean, that is the point. There are scratches and gouges on the walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Okay. Great. Oh, there's 2 places for that same exact thing. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. Right now it's just showing the school crest. Okay, Sakura first. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
hey,
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. I love her little hey at the beginning of that
Yeah.
last time. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead.
I see. Actually, can I check on the trash can? No. Okay.
No.
Oh,
no.
this stuff.
Sadly.
Okay, there was one more thing. Is the display stand the sword was on? Okay, that was a waste of time. Thank you very much. Okay, Mondo, your turn.
by the way,
You know, I realized something when I was on guard duty. While I was on guard duty. You still are on guard duty, but, you know. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible.
you son of a bitch.
That dirty bastard. Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking dead.
So if I ever found the son of a bitch that did this, find I can read, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if it was a girl that did it? Thoughts?
Yo,
They'll all get sorted out when the time comes. So true.
Mondo feminist real?
Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but... CD...
What are you doing? Isn't it obvious? No, not really. I'm searching. Searching?
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
Oh my god, Makoto, read the room!
I mean, that's what he's trying to do, like everyone else. I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen,
Are you a clean freak?
Huh? No, I don't think so. But what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting.
What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room.
Unusual? What do you mean?
so...
I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair.
Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. Is that what the lint roller was used for?
Probably.
Oh.
You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it too?
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean.
Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it?
Makoto's room cleanliness has been added to the truthful section of your handbook.
Amazing.
Wonderful. Into the room we go. The bathroom. On the other side of the store.
No, it looks even weirder in like
Negative, yeah.
colors. Oh my god.
Thoughts. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Wee. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her her, Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse. But that thought held me up and supported me. Wee, now it's interactive form. Let's see. The water for the showers gets turned off at nighttime. Really? That's it? Okay. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object had been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where did they get it? The kitchen.
The kitchen.
That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist still does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. And it has some gold on it.
Wow.
So there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist, too. Right there. Where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. It definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... Huh? There's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? Sayaka's wrist has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, it must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. Thoughts. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw... What? Written in blood were the numbers 11037.
Hmm.
Did Sayaka do this? Maybe.
Well, I'm not
perhaps.
sure who else would have done it.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah, okay, this is the same thing. Yeah. I know. We can stop it. We can stop this now. Please.
Oh boy.
Please. Can I look at the toilet? No. Okay, I think that's all I can look at in here then. Leave the bathroom? Yep. Yeah, that means I definitely got
Let's
everything.
see.
It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. That's most likely Sayaka's dying message.
I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet?
But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? Completely ignoring
I love
you.
that he doesn't even acknowledge that. He just
Yeah.
keeps going on.
11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So,
Don't you speak Leet, Makoto? Ignore me. The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have written them by turning only her hand towards the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be?
The result.
well,
Think about it.
You're not gonna tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced.
I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not gonna tell me.
I love Kyoko so much.
Yeah.
For the record, yes.
Dying message has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Wow.
It sounds like Yoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means. I mean, it is kind of obvious, not gonna fucking lie, but... but honestly, I have no idea. No thoughts, head empty. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better than to ask the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken?
Broken. Oh, you mean how it got stuck?
What?
It's stuck.
Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Bathroom door frame has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob.
Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about.
I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob? Oh, come on. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. I wonder who that's happened to before. Why is it like this? Maybe if Michio tried to open it. Who knows?
Rude!
Were you there? Did you break his doorknob?
No!
At least it's not the front door this time.
No!
Alright, Kame, you didn't know about how Hifamichi broke the front doorknob
So
here
mean.
one time.
It was a total accident, but it was very unexpected.
She just opened it normally and then it just kind of crumbled apart.
Yep. I
It-
went to just like open the door because I was leaving, and it came off in my hand. We fixed it, but dang.
in your defense, that was the day when we were like moving shit in and out like crazy. That was probably part of it. Well,
Yeah,
that was
that makes
pretty
sense.
funny. Anyways, why is it like this?
It would seem.
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it.
Dun dun dun.
Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional.
What is intentional? Why would someone want to do that? Why
I don't
would
know,
someone
Makoto,
kill
use your
someone?
brain cells!
He doesn't have any, I'm afraid.
So.
Diagnosis, just a little guy with no brain cells. Sorry, Makoto, it's terminal. I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing?
But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that?
Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms.
So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting.
She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all of this.
I see.
Then that clears that up.
Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Where am I gonna? Well, see you later.
As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Bathroom doorknob has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there's some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks, if they'll even talk to me, that is. Well, let me double check if I can't say anything else to these two
By the
before we
way.
leave. Okay. Yeah, no.
You son.
Oh yeah.
You fucking. Yo.
There was one time where, like, I think it was when I was first playing the first game, I got stuck just because, like, I literally did not talk to, like, Chihiro or someone else another time.
Oh really?
Yeah, but,
Oh.
yeah, okay.
Okay. You.
Jump scare. But yeah,
Yeah,
no,
okay,
because, like,
that's good.
I had, like, talked to everyone at least once, so I thought I was done in the area. Like, I checked everything at least once, except for that one character. I did not talk to them a second time.
Oh no.
like- I was stuck for so long.
Oh no.
Very strange.
So, why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could be because you are the culprit? No, you got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. Thoughts?
He's judging you so hard.
The way that he was like looking away and then looked at you, it's like, bruh. He didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right?
You don't know that.
Yeah. The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms. She's dead because of me. Then, it should have been me that died? Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. That's really true, then But you already know that the killer was prepared for a girl's bathroom. Oh, there are more in the hallway. More of them.
Yeah.
This is Byakuya's room. Hey. Huh? Did I give you permission to do that? Get your hand off that door. Sorry. Well, I can't imagine this has anything to do with the case anyway. That was funny, though.
God, yeah, relax.
This is Mondo's room. I don't think there's anything here that'll help me. Okay,
No.
I'll leave the other rooms alone, but that was funny with Ryakio.
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Are you stupid or something? But now I have that to investigate, I guess. Oh. Those switched, for sure. When did those get switched? Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it.
Oh yeah, they do get switched on.
Yeah, because I
Oh.
remember her room. Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room were switched. So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Darn nameplates has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Well, thank you, Leon. This is Jinko's room. Jinko isn't here anymore. She's dead. Right.
That makes me so sad.
I feel so
She's the
stupid that I
queen.
forgot about that.
She deserved more.
Very strange. Mr. Naegi, what was Miss Mizona doing in your room?
Room things.
Let me just say this.
Most suspicious.
I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room.
That's where you belong. You feel me?
Do you really think I'm guilty? Obviously. No, wait, can I follow up on Leon again about the nameplates, or is he gonna say something?
Seems like...
Yeah, okay, he's gonna say the same thing. Had to double check though. We go new. Trash room.
Oh.
Still love how the things scurry back.
I enjoy that.
There's a sturdy gate here, no way to get past. Oh, jump scare.
He sure is.
It's the end of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up.
How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further.
No, no, no. No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further.
The same line?
It is.
Cleaning duty.
Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further.
Okay.
You don't want to repeat it? No dedication to the
No,
craft?
no entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
This is stupid. It'd be faster to just go around and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further.
Cleaning
Bear.
duty has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Amazing.
Wow. I can't investigate anything. It looks like some kind of switch. I wonder what it does. Monokuma coin.
Magic
Even here,
boy,
there's a damn monitor. What is this? Danganronpa.
Thank you.
Whoever's behind this must be using these cameras to observe our investigation. To force us into a situation like this. What the hell do they want from us? Entertainment. Leave the area? Yeah. Meow. I'm gonna say hi to the fishies.
Fishy.
Fishies.
Yay!
Do you know anything? I can't imagine how this could have anything to do with the case. I don't know. They look cool. Anyone trying to do laundry during this?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, that's worth a check. Oh. Invisible wall.
You okay, Makoto? Running into the wall a little bit?
Just a little bit.
good?
A little bit as a treat. Hina, are you investigating the dining hall?
Yes, I'm looking for donuts.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all a first for me, you know? I don't have the first clue what I should be doing.
I know what you mean.
And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps keep me calm. It's the donuts. So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kinda hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed.
Interesting.
Oh?
You want to elaborate
Did you
on
see
that?
anyone? Hina?
I'm not gonna elaborate. Rude.
Can you elaborate? No?
And here we go. Yep, there's a missing knife, alright.
Yup.
There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or no?
We literally saw the other day there were 6 knives. Oh my god, Makoto.
I better see if anyone here knows more about it. Kitchen knives that has been added to your truth bullets section of your handbook. Wee. That's kind of about it here. Howdy. No.
Yellow.
No, what are you doing in
Oh,
here,
Toko.
Toko? Toko, can you tell me anything about cleaning duty?
Cleaning duty?
What's your problem?
Like I know anything about that. Taka's the one who cares about stupid organizational stuff like that.
So true. So true.
I mean, she's not wrong. Yeah.
Nothing in here.
Well, already.
Soon we gotta go down those doors.
Ah, there he is.
Lurking in the corner. There's nothing inside. Alright. It's a DVD player. Aren't you gonna watch her fucking video? Oh my god, you're useless, Naegi. You get to wait a moment. So we're going in here. We're gonna gamble.
I knew
over
it.
The coat. Would you like to try your hand against the almighty Mono machine? Yes. I love that it doesn't even stop you. It's like, yeah, that's fine.
Oh my.
Interesting. A phone, okay.
A phone.
That was a very odd angle on a fountain pen, I presume.
Pet.
Silent receiver. I found that for some unknown reason doesn't let you hear the person on the other end and doesn't let them hear you.
Well, that's lame.
Amazing.
filament, it's just because it's not plugged into the wall.
Maybe. Kokushi Dynamo. Flip the switch on the bottom to set the doll shaking. Apparently it's a kid's toy, but I don't really get the point of it. Interesting. Yep, found the pen.
Ah, yes.
Once belonged to a late great novelist. They say the writer's soul is sealed within the pen, but any user can have only one sentence. You have become something not human.
Oh god!
Interesting.
Is it because the writer is a pen? So it's like, I have become something not human because it knows it's a pen?
Oh, maybe. Huh.
It's terrible!
That's funny.
Oh my god.
But, oh, there you are. It's like, excuse.
Where to go?
Cleaning duty, yeah? As a matter of fact, Monokuma came and talked to me yesterday morning. Really?
Listen to me.
He probably realized I was basically in charge, so he decided to talk to me directly. The topic of conversation was assigning cleaning duty. Oh, so you're on cleaning duty now?
That's wrong.
Actually, no. Huh? Okay, then who is? Hifumi was also there when we had this conversation. Isn't that right, Hifumi-chu?
What? Wrong Hifumi.
He volunteered right away, so I let him have it. So his on cleaning duty then.
Count on it.
Indeed, but we'll swap out on a weekly basis. I'm sure you'll be up before too long.
Got it.
And when that time comes, I'll be counting on you. Uh-huh. Ventress is being blocked by a huge slab of metal. Okay. Hey Celeste, do you know anything about this cleaning duty stuff?
Huh? Cleaning duty? What is that? Honestly, I have no idea. Maybe you should ask Taka, or someone else. Anyone but me, really.
So true. Anything in here now? Looks like some kind of mailbox, but there's nothing in it. I don't think it's gonna help me solve this case.
Good.
It's worth a check. I don't think there's gonna be anything in here, but might as well. Yeah, okay.
Wait a minute, since his name is Makoto, does this mean we can also call him Makut?
I thought about that earlier, but I think that should stick as a nickname for Yukun in particular.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's a Yukun special. Okay, hello. Hey, Chihiro, I was hoping I could ask you something.
Huh? Well, what is it?
Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what those numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something?
Sorry, no.
Chihiro slowly shook her head.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I just don't know.
Okay, well don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Even she doesn't know. Or maybe she could know more than just letting on. Thoughts. No, couldn't be. Ugh, no way. I seriously don't want to die here.
Help me.
I'm begging you. Okay, that's the same thing.
Do this again.
Yeah, okay, that's gonna be the same. She really is dead, for real, for real.
Oh my god, rest in peace, Queen, for real, no cap. Ignore me.
With that said and done, though, like, I'm not sure. what else to check or talk to. Well, I guess maybe I could check her room to see if I could get the DVD.
Oh yeah.
Because before it was just the plates, but maybe it'll actually let me in the room now. I kind of doubt it, but it's worth a try. Okay.
Oh, okay, cool.
There can be only one thing in the trash can.
It's me.
Yep. The DVD
Oh.
with Sayaka's name on it. Did you say you?
Yeah.
You're on cleaning duty. You put things in the trash, remember?
Oh, shut up. Me, yes, I put myself in the trash.
No. Sayaka got really upset after seeing whatever was in that video. I wonder, what did she see? It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD. Sayaka. No, I can't let myself get depressed again. I need to search for clues. Nothing here. Sayaka. Okay, that's just gonna keep being the same. Okay. Howdy. Meow. Running down the hallways, what are you gonna do about it, Taco? Anyways.
What a rebel. Sprints down the hallway at Taka. What will he do?
I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play, and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then... an image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there, along with some friends she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life, unlike now. She's very dead.
Wow.
Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly, the screen went dark, and in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls, who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
With that warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. They're everyone knows who they are. I can't read. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Monokuma, duh. Okay, I'm not sure what else I could do at this point. Maybe bug Hifumi? Actually, yeah. Let's go bug Hifumi to get Hifumi.
Okay.
you. I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty.
Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Oh, why do you ask?
Because I heard it was you.
It just so happens Monica talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it.
Which is, well, that makes sense why earlier he was like, I won't let anyone throw any evidence away in the trash room, because he has the key or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Without someone on cleaning duty, the school will be flooded with trash in no time.
There's plenty with you around.
Ooh, burn!
So I formally applied for the position.
Oh gosh, my voice for him is starting to sound like Monokuma, what the fuck?
I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started.
And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room?
Here we go.
Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on.
Very strange.
You need a key to get in the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key. What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient,
So, in other words,
actually. Anyone who kills a fellow student becomes black and will graduate, unless they're discovered.
so that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring?
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more importantly than that.
Hey, you bastard.
Hey, fatty, why don't you want the cleaning duty gig anyway?
Oh,
I just decided to volunteer for someone I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You.
Liar, I know why you did it.
Is it like.
You want to dig through all the girls' trash, looking for, you know, and poking around at it.
there's no way to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
I mean, I guess I'll agree with that.
What are you talking about? All my love is for 2D.
You know what I mean.
But there's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to...
I would never get tired of 2D. After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D.
I mean, is 3D enough for everyone?
Oh gosh.
The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
You know what, fair.
You know what, fair.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, that's a very easy solution. There is a very easy solution, I can speak. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them, from picking up the trash to disposing of it.
Sakura will kick your balls in so far if you do anything untoward.
Yeah.
That is a great solution.
What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it?
That's not how it's supposed to.
Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you.
What? So now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from past trauma, or save a village, or beat a boss.
No, nothing like that. You're just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
You got it.
Oh, okay.
So easy. So Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room. Again.
That went on for way too long.
Yeah.
You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? Wee. You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out.
Whatever, please just hurry up.
Da-da-da-da-da!
Okie dokie, leave it to me.
I don't even know what that was about.
Hifumi pulled a key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then...
Mr. Naegi!
However, Mr. Naegi,
Without a doubt.
surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend! You planned this all along!
No. I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not.
But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world?
Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. Good idea.
Bro reads too many light novels, damn.
This is the incinerator. It's away in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. Ah, and it's on right now.
You see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
I read that.
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going, and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? So turn the incinerator on. Very strange. I am quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
Was it a fairy?
Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi, do you just realize what you just said?
Huh? The fairy?
No, you said that last time you were here, the incinerator was off.
Ah, yes. About that there could be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
Fair enough, I guess.
I feel as if...
Why did his voice get deeper?
Because he does that sometimes.
Oh, right.
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate,
Most suspicious.
it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on. And yet...
So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? Maybe someone had really good aim or something. Incinerator has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It looks like a burnt piece of something. How fun.
Sighs.
A burnt piece, like a hunk of burning love.
Yeah, same, Makoto.
Anyway, this is... It looks like a piece of cloth on the shape. It's part of the sleeve from a button-up shirt. Now that I look at it, it has definitely blood on the cuff, which means... This is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. But there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. But in comparison... Hello?
Button? Yeah?
Anyways. burnt shirt piece has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. This. There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. Looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this perhaps...
Yeah! Is that?
Do you know what this is?
They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish!
This isn't Dragon Ball. Yufumi, please.
Honestly, I don't think I got that reference when I first played this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should all still be in the gym. I'd better go find out for sure. Shattered crystal ball has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does it all mean, Mr. Naegi? Will you be confessing soon?
Why me?
That's it! I'm sure of it!
I agree with Naegi here. Why me?
Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one.
Sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies.
It totally does. I'm
Howdy.
so
Bye,
tired.
Hifumi. Taking the better Hifumi with me.
Thank you. I chose my name because of Hifumi Izanami, not Hifumi Hamada. Please let
Mr.
me make that
123.
clear.
Yes, Mr. 123.
Shanban, Shanban.
What am I supposed to be checking? Here, maybe?
The gym?
Side display case or okay, maybe in here.
Oh yeah, because it's like a crystal ball. You have to ask Hagakure. Yeah. Are you missing your balls? Sorry.
Hey, Hero, can I ask you something? No, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out now. I've had enough. Gotta break free. Hero, snap out of it. Huh, Makoto, what are you doing here? What?
Asking you questions.
Hey, does this look familiar? Ah, that's my crystal ball. What is all smashed? What the hell?
What the heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. Definitely not. So how did it break? By getting broken. Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? That guy totally duped me. Crystal also breaks easily. Nice the cat
No,
meowing.
maybe he thought it was like a magical crystal. I don't know.
Cat go meow. He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS? Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt this belonged to you? Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Shattered crystal bowl has been updated. Wee. Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know. You can go back to your drug-free moping. Sure. Dots. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years. Came out to be like $1 million. $1 million? That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world. That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. So fair, bestie.
Hagakure needs to be taught how to avoid scams.
Yeah. I don't know what else to investigate now. Maybe Hina has something else to say? Or went somewhere else by now? I kinda doubt it though. Oh. Okay.
Oh,
Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange, a knife just suddenly disappearing like that.
Oh, so was it missing from the beginning?
That's right.
Nope. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row.
So when did you notice one of them had disappeared?
Well,
I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea, I went back into the kitchen to wash my glass. One of the knives was gone.
So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall?
Yeah.
In other words, you're right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Aren't you gonna ask her who was?
Yeah!
Hey,
by the way, did you really kill Sayaka?
What? Of course not. I would never.
That's...
Ina, do you really think I murdered her?
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean... You guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends and one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together... I honestly have no idea.
Thoughts. Okay, so we just don't
Ding dong,
ask
ding
her
dong.
who she saw. That... Whatever. Ding dong bing bong.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started,
Something that I find kind of interesting is that, like, I think he said, like, he would give you, like, an hour to investigate and whatnot, and pretty much an hour has elapsed.
Oh, okay.
So that's kind of funny. I think that's just a coincidence at our pace of, like, investigating, but...
Sure.
It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings.
Big ol' red doors.
Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go.
Oh my god, Makoto, why do you have to make everything so dramatic?
The fact that he said that in front of Hina is kind of funny.
Kyoko with, do you always talk like an aspiring poet?
You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you. I guess Hina ran.
You just sprinted. I bet you were afraid you would be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. So they really are convinced I did it, but... I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well.
Class trial time.
But then, who is the murderer? Man, I wonder. The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us? Yeah.
Who the frick else would it be?
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Yes, hello, Hades. That's an amazing
Rotate the
emote.
Yoshi.
Yes.
Big Yoshi. Bless.
Oh, we can talk to everyone. Relax, I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit just yet. Maybe, but you're obviously leaning that way.
Dots. Let's get started.
What?
So whoever stuck us here even took the time to set up a goddamn courtroom, huh? Yeah.
Have you guys not figured out that you've been trapped there by someone who absolutely lives for drama?
Damn, we really gotta go through with this class trial thing, huh?
You know?
If you want to confess, I guess now's the time to do it. I'm telling you, I didn't do it.
Listen,
Stupid.
Hagakure, between the two of us, who is the one who spent a million yen on a freaking crystal ball?
So true. That's just glass.
Hey,
There's no point in standing around here. Sell your resolve and step into the future.
Well, did you find anything that might actually prove your innocence?
A lot, actually.
Yes?
Thoughts.
Mm.
You.
I'm sorry. Sorry. In the end, I wasn't able to do any looking around or anything. Is this really how Sayaka would want us to find out who killed her?
I'm not sure what choice you guys will have.
What the heck? I can't help but wonder what whoever killed Sayaka is feeling right now.
Guess we'll just have to ask. Just kidding.
Being so insistent, even though you obviously killed her. Very impressive.
Well then, the time has finally come. Are you ready? Not really. Look at me.
So the school basement has become the darkened stage. We're all here to bear witness to Mr. Nai's final curtain call.
you know what I mean.
Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out.
You don't say.
Interesting. Interesting thing to say. I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator.
Well then.
Let us begin.
Yes, indeed. Good idea.
Thoughts?
Hey. Are you scared?
No, scared isn't quite right. Okay, good. Right. I'm fine.
Makoto.
That's you. I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth.
I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor. I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally stepped on. The doors closed, and the elevator started to move. Wee. The steel box descended with heavy, clunking sounds toward the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes. You're saying that aloud, Makoto.
Oh.
Same Celeste. Oh! Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment?
Oblivious to her shared anxiety, the elevator lowered. God attack.
No.
The elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school.
Yo, you finally arrived. What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Not even close. It's total shit.
Wow.
Okay, okay. Everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up.
We did what he said and found our seats. Everyone's
They're not
standing.
even sitting, they're standing.
Yeah.
Both of us like, no, wait a second.
The seats are arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else. It also made it be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease to onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat here, there, whatever.
Just stares at someone else without blinking.
Yeah. And so, the curtain in our first case opened. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly faith. A deadly class trial. Dun dun dun. Yep, let's save the data. Yeah, let's overwrite it. Fuck this shit. Okay, let's set skills. Increases your truth bullet rate of fire, effective during the non-stop debate in the bullet time. Battle, strike, cost 3 SP. Sure, bet. Okay.
Ooh.
Melodious voice, increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Effective during the bullet time battle, cost 3 SP. Perfect. I think those are all the skills we have right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which honestly, for the first trial, that's pretty damn good, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I was like, hey.
This is why we talk to people. Okay, I guess this is just to review all the information, but I think we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Presents. Bribe our way out. Okay. Let's finish our preparations. Here we go.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Never would guessed.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
I got so used to my voice for Nagi, like hearing his voice felt weird.
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Why is his sprite glitching like that?
He's just hanging out, vibing.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
He said barrier.
Penetrates?
I'm gonna kill him.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
Yeah, no reason at all.
Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Okay, that's very subtle foreshadowing, 100%. Also, I don't know if you ever knew why spooky. Like, I don't think the bridge really touches on that, now that I think about it. No. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Narrator. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? I mean... Nah. This'll be fine. Evidence of stroke was the only truth bullet we got. Fair enough.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
No shit, Sherlock.
We know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
What?
She didn't even
Oh,
have a
there.
chance to receive.
No, that's wrong.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked.
Chihiro didn't look.
Oh yeah.
With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
Well, I think if you think about uploaders to the handbook,
Between who and who?
so they all have the same info. But you're right, like, Chihiro didn't actually, like, go there.
Yeah.
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom? She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Like I said, Chihiro didn't even look.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
I wonder why. We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. Like, it totally wasn't in the Monokuma file at all. Okay.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her
Okay,
stomach.
his...
Never seen anything in your life?
Oh, there he goes!
So the killer used some random knife they had?
No, it's wrong.
Not that random.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
It looks exactly like one.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
You guys never seen one before? Come on.
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking
Yeah,
out of
you
the
were
skin.
there!
You
Mondo!
could sorta see the weapon. My ass. You definitely could, unless you're blind.
I don't know.
And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
No shit.
Oh my god.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
Oh, it's his turn to vibrate.
Kirby's jamming to the music.
Was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
We need a forensics kit, honestly.
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
Might.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
Something done.
You really believe that?
Yeah. You can never tell where the line of them being teens and them being stupid in absolute sense is drawn, to be quite honest. Obviously fair. She's right. There's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Nah.
I'm like, oh, it's really only giving you the bullets made one at a time.
So I
Yeah.
guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? You did it in secret. Nobody.
Right.
No, he's wrong. Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Her turn.
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
It's your turn.
Oh, Fitzy. Hi.
Yeah.
Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone.
So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall?
Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this?
What are you gonna say?
The sprite's vibrating. Don't worry about it.
It's really funny.
What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Idiot swimmer girl?
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Oh my gosh, her
Speaking
hair
of
gets
which,
angry.
I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Ugh, good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no
dancing.
accomplices in this case!
He's so angry.
I mean, I'm just thinking about this strange setup I have. He's like just above us doing that. That's funny.
Did I say that out loud?
Yeah, a little bit.
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Shaking with wage.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
Dun dun dun.
That's right! Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Right.
Me. She's
But
like,
then,
but you better know my
couldn't
name.
either one of them
Like,
have
yes.
grabbed the knife?
Yes.
Actually, no. Because, well,
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
Gay.
I got
Hey.
so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis.
But who else did you see in the kitchen?
Yeah.
You
Who else did you see?
Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations? We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So,
Yeah.
I don't think that's a problem.
It
is a problem. A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome.
But Sakura and Hina are both girls, you idiot.
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
You're safe for now.
But if it
Respectful
wasn't
kids.
either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
No shit, Sherlock. Who? Spill the beans.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because
I don't know.
they're not here anymore.
Someone who's not here? Are you talking about?
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Sayaka? Okay. So the person who took the knife from the kitchen was... Monokuma! Sayaka, she literally just said that, you idiot.
I got it!
Yeah.
Then
I should forgot about that.
Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it?
Yep.
Yep.
In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
See? He did do it after all.
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
Wait, are they supposed to juggle? I just thought about that. the sprites in the corner, maybe they're supposed to jiggle when they're like super emotional. Like, I don't know. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
As far as I can tell, yes, they're supposed to vibrate.
Okay. Like it gets intense and then
A
they
little
start
bit.
wiggling. Yeah. Okay.
His is still right now.
Yeah.
Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
The doorknob.
They swapped
Something
keys.
was missing from the scene of the
Right?
crime that by all rights
Oh.
should have been there.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about, don't
Yeah.
you?
Oh boy, Hangman's Gambit.
Hangman's Gambit!
I unfortunately do not need an explanation. Something that should have been at the scene, but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. We just figure out what that something is. Oh, that. Okay.
Oh yeah, hair. Okay.
Oh, that is already there.
Yeah.
Damn it. There we go.
Now I understand.
Oh yeah.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That
You
makes
forgetting that
sense, does it
Celeste
not?
has this
No.
weird little
If
accent.
that were the case, they would
Yeah.
have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
Yeah, Leon, why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
Yes, Mr. Eyebrows.
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
The doorknob.
Yes.
And the evidence that proves it is the doorknob. Where is it?
Doorknob, the one below it. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
I got evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The... whatever.
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
It means Ifumi was around.
In trying to bypass
Rude.
the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room?
Yeah.
If the
Yeah.
only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
But there's not no... whatever.
You still
We
don't
all
see?
could have probed you.
Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice that at first, but is that the key point here? I don't know what we're talking about anymore. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to learn more? No. This will be fine. Make your argument. Ah, the door frame. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
Oh. No.
Oh. No, that was right.
Yeah.
Shoot!
Yeah, hang on. It's fine, it's
The way
fine.
he says shoot!
The incident
Shoot.
took place in Makoto's room.
You should have listened to it all
Sayaka
out
was
first.
first attacked in the main room.
Mm-hmm.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Yep, that's fine.
Then the killer ran after her.
Mm-hmm.
And they got into the bathroom.
Yep.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked
Oh,
it.
okay, that's
Yeah,
fine.
okay.
No, it's wrong. The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked.
You can't lock it anyway.
After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
You built wrong.
Stuck.
Huh?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be.
Thanks,
But
Bear.
you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door... That's not lucky at all!
Yeah, the music changed. It's his theme song.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer
But the
could easily
nameplates.
make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
One important detail. Something the killer didn't know. For some reason, they were convinced the door was locked. Which means, the important detail the killer didn't know was... the crime took place in my room.
I got it!
Mm-hmm.
The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms. Which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
What did Sakura have to duel to get that rift? An excellent question.
Sakura is
Built different.
that way. Is she like a what's her ultimate thing?
I don't remember.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules!
That's not risky
boy.
at all.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah,
So Sakura
our
is
necks are on the line here.
the
Someone
ultimate
seriously
martial
needs
artist.
to do something.
Right.
For serious.
For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you...
Celeste, that's so mean.
You gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then... maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
You're not food.
Yuvumi, when it comes to places, you're at the bottom of the food chain.
Exactly, can't that be it?
And the reason there's no way Sayaka invited her killer into the room. I already have the answer. Do I?
The keys?
I don't... maybe? Yeah.
Oh, this is like in order. Okay.
Yeah. I think the keys might be the... Where is the keys?
The nameplates?
No, because that means they were switched.
Oh, switching rooms, or...
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
I got it!
Okay, that is it.
Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone.
Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
She did
I know you
leave the
don't want to
room because
consider
Hina
it,
saw her.
But look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Sayaka. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil.
I tried to check the notepad! And he said it wasn't worth looking at. You idiot.
And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But...
Of course you didn't. Because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
It was like, they could compare handwriting.
Yeah, I was gonna say. That note, Sayaka wrote it?
But why?
But she freaking signed it. I love that.
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
There it is.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well then. Pay attention.
Okay. Throwing nameplates. Yep, here we go.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yep.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
No, that's wrong. The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name.
Yeah, now that I think of it,
The
Celeste
nameplate
almost
on Makoto's
sounds
room had Sayaka's.
like she's supposed to have like a French accent.
Yeah. I think you're onto something.
Yeah, like I think it's a little bit subtle, but I think that's what it's supposed to be.
I'm pretty sure my brain always, like, assumed it was German, but, like, French makes more sense.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right? Okay, then who did it?
There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. Sayaka.
Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
I mean, I guess Monokuma would know too, but that's beside the point.
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
Yep.
Why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To commit murder.
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
Uh-huh. Indeed.
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Thank you, Mondo.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Thinking about it, I probably wouldn't play the Danganronpa games because I'm done with my memory withdrawal in them.
Oh no!
I mean, that's fair. There are a lot of guides, because I remember when I first played them, I did get stuck a fair bit for, like, honestly, the dumbest of reasons. But, like I said, it's fairly easy to look up guides that are spoiler-free at that, so...
Oh yeah. Well, they've been around for a while.
Suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The gold.
The shinies.
The reason I know Sayaka's wrist is broken with a fake sword is because Sayaka's wrist.
I mean, yes.
All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you.
Shitty pain if it rubbed off like that, to be honest, yeah.
And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword! Right there on her wrist!
Mm-hmm.
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room, and what led to Sayaka's death. That's what we needed to make clear. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? No. At least a shitty paint job without a clear coat. Yeah.
I love this music. This one specifically is
Oh boy.
yes.
We have
Yes.
multiple things. Okay, the sheath, the sword, and the knife set.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
No,
But
it's the
then the
sheath.
culprit...
How am I supposed to change the bullets? Oh, am I supposed to?
Oh yeah, you scroll.
Just scroll wheel. Okay.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
Sword was used first and the knife came afterward. Is that really the order of events? At least since we explain more details.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
I mean, yeah.
That's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden in her
Okay, that's not it.
Shoot!
Okay, I'll pay more attention.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
That's what broke. So she grabbed the kitchen knife, but then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened. When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
Okay, it's not that
No?
either.
Okay, not bad.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
That's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden
Yeah,
in
okay,
her
nope,
leg.
I don't know. Because it's only those two things that I could counteract, but I don't know what's wrong with what they're saying.
Shoot!
When the fighting...
You can like pause. What do you think? No, actually, what do you think?
What if? Okay, wait, okay, the sword. Well, the sword. Nice. What if you need to use the sheath for the first one, where it's like a sword-based sneak attack?
I think I already tried that.
No, I don't think so. I think you didn't. You used it for the second one.
I'm pretty sure I did, but let's see what happens anyway.
Okay.
The culprit grabbed the sword.
The sheath, yeah.
And that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
Okay.
No,
I could have sworn I tried, but whatever. As long as one of us remembers.
Actually, no.
Yeah.
I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Yeah.
Why not?
Because the remarks on the sheath.
Yeah.
Because the sword sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
Stab with the
If
sword.
they got attacked with the
Sword,
kitchen
I mean the knife.
Maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any
too many
time to
stabbing
actually
implements
unsheath
here.
the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Yes, thank you, Sakura.
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
That would be unbelievably unnecessary, though.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Oh yeah, she would have the gold all over her hands.
Oh yeah.
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Her
Oh, yeah.
hands.
Are you? Yeah.
You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
The same reason why you deduced it hit her wrist.
Literally.
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Right. That makes sense.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
No one said anything about that.
That's not
Oh
it
my
at all.
god.
There's no way. Oh, right, the water was off.
Yeah, the water was off.
I got it!
Oh yeah, because it turns off. Yeah.
According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower yet.
Alright, Toko.
Oh my.
Toko, please.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
Why would it be because she's ugly? Because she's insecure.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
No boy.
Insult, obviously.
Kids these days.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
The one who damaged the sheath would have been the one without the sword. Sayaka.
I got it!
Yeah.
Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
She took her from the kitchen.
But
Yeah,
we already
he
said
knows
that the
that.
attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
Yes. Congrats.
What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But Doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior.
I'm
sure
he's
Sayaka
permanently
realized the
diagnosed with
same
little
thing,
guy,
which is
so...
why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, sneaky little punk ass got herself killed because she tried to pin a murder on someone else. Yup.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Yeah, that's how you commit murder, usually.
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true! Because...
Because why, Makoto?
Murders are indeed usually planned. That's when it's called premeditated.
Yes.
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument! You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it! Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Mm-hmm.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. Bullshit.
That's not true.
Very much.
Yeah. Okay.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Dying
Very
message.
well. Then
For
let's
that one.
review all the clues we've found up to this point one more time.
Do we really have time for all that?
Die! Die! If we don't do something,
Oh my gosh.
we're gonna die!
It's easy just to say, hey, decide, but there just aren't any more clues, right?
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
No, that's wrong! There's still...
Dining. Wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Yes. Thingy. Yes.
Thingy, yeah.
I got it!
Yes.
Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
They're not numbers at all.
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
That's how that works.
Makoto already asked.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Thank you, Kyoko.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
You're so
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
You only have one little gray cell.
But even if that really is an N, N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Read it upside down.
You even speak leet.
Damn it, it's no use. I just don't know. Yes, you do.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Thank you, Kyoko. Huh? Rotate it? I think maybe. Maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
Sayaka's dying message reveals the real killer's name.
Oh yeah, you get to select someone.
Yeah, I don't have that much time, so let's get to him fast.
Yeah.
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N, or more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
You think that's a coincidence?
To be fair, how else were you supposed to try to save your ass?
That's fair.
It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
Okay, you lost it.
No,
Yeah.
it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me.
You mean
You
for her?
just made a stretch.
I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
Thank you, Kyoko.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was...
Sure.
Where is it?
Yes.
Wrong thing.
I got it!
You mean...
The burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
Fair.
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right.
But wait,
There are
there's
plenty of
more.
other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
The burnt remains of the button up for sure, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to figure out who's responsible.
I got it! If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of,
Yeah.
we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You'd need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
If him is getting pinned. How do you feel?
I am not taking care of the trash. He can take himself out.
Interesting.
Oh wait, it took a second.
No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. And that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. It's gonna be the broken glass ball.
Yeah.
Of course, it's the bottom one, so I'm gonna have to change that.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
Yeah.
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator.
That one, yeah. Not necessarily. Not if you're a former baseball player who can throw a ball really far.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
Fumi just being like that.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was throw it.
Throw it. Yeet.
The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw that through a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Yeah, do you remember?
Oh, someone turned the incinerator on.
Sorry.
You're good.
Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
I'm just getting so used to them actually, like, saying their lines for once.
Yeah, you're just vibing.
Yeah.
Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right?
Yeah, it is the ultimate baseball thing.
The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
Obviously.
Yes.
That's right! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
It shouldn't have been much of a challenge at all for the killer because ultimate baseball star.
Baseball.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leo?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
Are you talking to a mirror?
Don't answer my question with a question, Leon.
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious! I'm not the killer!
Prove
These
it.
goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
The closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Nope, it's comic book time.
Yeah, I was like waiting for this. I was like, comic book time.
Okay, Act 1. First thing was Not that.
The outside the room, right?
Yeah.
That one. Yeah, right?
Okay, then.
Yeah.
Or maybe you got something wrong here. Hang on. Okay, no, never mind. That's right.
I think that's right.
Yeah,
Because then she
this-
drops the knife.
Yeah. So that
Yeah.
one.
Wait, I think that one with them with the sword. I don't know. Wait. No, go back a little bit. Go back to the one with the screwdriver and the doorknob.
Yeah.
There's one of like the person trying the door.
Well,
Or
yeah, but that's
will-
also here too.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We'll see what
I
happens.
forgot how this works. Okay.
She already wrote Leon there, but. Okay, maybe not yet.
Oh, yeah.
That one's obvious.
The hand with the ball.
Yeah.
Yes. And then the like button one. Oh, okay. Yeah. The shirt sleeve on the floor. Yeah.
Here's exactly what happened.
Yeah, got it right first time.
Oh, nice.
I was expecting to have to fix something. You didn't know what you were expecting when I said comic book time? Yeah, I meant comic book time.
Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
Oh. Damn it. Okay. Fuck. Okay, so that one wasn't right. Oh, okay. I think I know what's supposed to go in there. This one. But are the other ones correct? I think that's
I
right.
don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the rest is
Killer
correct.
is you!
Okay.
Yeah.
But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her. But of course, the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka.
Yeah.
But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon?
Yay!
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
But I have the evidence. Same hat, same hat.
I like how we're all surprised.
Your first bullet time battles. Oh.
Bullet time battle.
Right. This shit.
Yeah.
I don't need to hear more
When
though.
the killer broke the bathroom doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. So what did the killer use?
What did the killer use to take apart the doorknob?
I refuse to acknowledge
The
you!
toolbox
You're
kit.
stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It doesn't hit the
Stupid,
same way in
stupid, stupid,
English.
stupid, 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 stupid!
I have to show
Good job,
indisputable
Amy.
evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out.
Or he's like, oh.
Baka 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 baka.
Yeah, people meme on that so hard. Pretty
Where's
funny.
your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lie! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! Stupid!
I forgot about it turning into a rhythm game.
Yeah.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me!
My combo. I'm sad.
Stupid!
What?
You lost your little hearts.
Oh.
Maybe that was supposed to happen? I don't know.
I don't know.
No?
Yeah, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh. Oh. Oh, that made me worried for a second.
I don't know what went wrong.
I don't either.
Fine, let's
Maybe
hear more.
yes? No.
Sometimes during class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you will engage them in head-to-head battle. We refer to this as bullet time battle, aka the BTB, by the way. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with rhythm. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. Press the right mouse button to lock onto opponent. Okay. That's what I wasn't doing. To start the same aim you've locked onto with the left mouse button, now the tempo maker. Okay. This method will deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull off, you'll be there. Okay.
Okay, I was wondering why he wasn't losing hearts. I was like...
Yeah.
Huh.
Because, like, I was getting a bunch of combos. Like, that was a solid combo, but, yeah, not picking a
There's a little bit more to the mechanic.
You keep missing, you'll get the tempo down situation with that. Tempo changes the timing for the... Yeah. Watch out for that. Okay, got it.
Okay.
Deal enough damage and you'll point... Yeah, okay. At that point, you can press the left mouse button and shoot with the truth bullet. Like, okay, yeah. If you either statement fast enough, you'll come with the victorious. Just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0, you'll... Yeah. Okay.
When the killer broke the bathroom door, so what did...
I refuse to acknowledge you! Stupid!
Yeah, I was gonna say, because, like, they didn't use the toolkit.
He had to in order to unscrew the doorknob off. He used his.
Oh,
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance!
What?
It wasn't me! Stupid! You lie! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! You lie! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lie! Stop talking!
Okay, there we go.
Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
I feel stupid, but it's okay. Because, like, the right clicks also have to be on the tempo marker, that's what was throwing me off.
Oh, gotcha.
Anyways.
I wasn't expecting it to be that complicated either.
I remember hating it. It's like, oh, it's just a rhythm game. It was like, you know, that was, no. Nah, I remember why I hate it. Still hate it.
I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove that.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumes there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid! Huh?
And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stu.
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 Yeah, that's you.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
He's going through it.
He is.
That's fair.
Still got name.
Look at all those.
Nice.
Man's got banished to the Junji.
Looks like you've reached your verdict.
It does
Then
look
are
like
we
that.
ready to cast our votes?
Yup.
You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
Oh boy.
Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
He's so hyped. I love that.
Him reading is really funny. Time to read.
Yes. Uh-oh, looks like you got it right on the money. The blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, it was none other than Leon Kuwata.
Thoughts?
Huh? Hey, hold on.
That's close enough. I'm not gonna read that.
Hmm.
Leon. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
What the hell's wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
So, that's why...
I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. There's a complete chance that I wound up like this.
His beard is angry too.
Unlucky. That's all.
Sure.
Hey,
Grr.
come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? I like how his legs are getting like only half red. Dots. Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. No shit, Monokuma already confirmed it.
Yeah.
But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if we came up with... Okay. Because if what we came up with really is the truth, then that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. True.
But she said she had to do no matter what it took to get out of there, so like, I'm not that surprised that she would turn to super desperate measures like that.
Yeah. The way that the position, it looks like Ifumi has Celeste
And he looks quite shocked about it too.
That's he should.
Perfect.
Anyways, even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind. It's all because of that video.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her, and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine.
Now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me.
Why?
I can't afford to be stuck in here.
The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have seen something like that happen to them. And Sayaka.
I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant.
And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her. That's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that.
People die when they are killed. And like, the idol industry is brutal, so it's not surprising that she picked up some less savory habits on the way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Boy, howdy, the entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh?
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying, huh?
I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Okie dokie. She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside she descended into pure madness.
What did you say?
Phew. I understand, really, I do. Yup.
Maybe too much, to be honest.
You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse.
Which line reminds you of someone, Hades? Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma, but...
That's enough.
Yep.
What she said.
As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise. The lovely and nice on the outside line.
Oh.
Calm down.
You really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now.
Thoughts. Damn it.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Ah, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial.
Yes, you're welcome.
The blackened Leon Kawada will receive his punishment.
It's punishment time.
Yes.
Punishment?
You heard me.
Execution?
Gotta put the cute in execute.
Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
A little late for that, my guy.
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she'd shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back into the bathroom and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing. But you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's why...
No, that's not... Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Oh.
Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand?
You can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, you don't plan on blaming Sayaka either, because the one to blame is him.
Say what?
If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation, the mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Oh, did you awaken to your sense of justice?
Hey,
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice.
I can think of something that might apply to, but I'm not going to say anything because it's not relevant.
After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world.
There's that too, but that's not what I was thinking of.
Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you?
Just shut up.
Okay, well, anyway, more importantly...
Kills! Chills! Kills!
I love that line. Let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for. The punishment.
I'm begging you! Please, don't do this!
Bro, you have been convicted. No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop! Please!
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment!
For Leon Kuwata, the ultimate baseball star.
No, 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 no!
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Punishment time!
Punishment time!
No!
Yeah, exactly. He killed someone.
Bro, you killed someone. Oh, yes.
Let's go.
The little animations.
Yes.
I love it when the art style gets really intense like this.
Yeah. Always knew he was a red flag, yeah.
Outside.
Like there is awkwardly not baseball stuff.
Oh my gosh.
It's your red flag good here. Her birthday is tomorrow. Be nice.
Wow. Monica with a little hat.
He got balls in his face. The crowd didn't like that. I see emitting light like that. I don't think that's healthy. What we saw, that was the true face of despair. I mean, if you can't call it that, what else could we call it? Yeah, it was kind of cool.
Extreme!
Yeah. Ooh, extreme! Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control! What he said. Yes.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I
can't take it. I can't take this anymore. Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well?
Well, hey, if you don't like it. All you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. It's only if every single one of you can get on board with that. Crazy bear laughter, yes.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you. What the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us? Or why the fuck? I know how to speak. Fuck you.
Evil? Make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy.
So true, you're just a little dumb bear.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear.
Well...
So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make some sense of something that doesn't make sense.
Of course he knows he's just a bear. He's been making bear puns since minute 1.
This is true.
It's like trying to put a knife on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying what I'm saying quite fit together.
Shit. You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground.
You saw what happened to Junko, right?
I mean... Smarter than the average bear doesn't mean secret society member. I mean...
You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree.
Bark, 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 bark.
Does Monokuma climb trees? He's a bear.
What happened? Happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame.
Of course we can't cut free of the outside world, being trapped in this insane place.
You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey.
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Kills! Chills! Kills!
Anyway, let's get to the Backen's punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for, after all.
Hey.
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to?
Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later.
More crazy bear laughter.
And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. C'est la fucking vie.
Boop, 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 boop.
Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. And actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. Anyways, he made the sound. I'm not doing that again.
Yeah.
Dots.
More dots.
Oh.
No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. but it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second?
No. She moved in close and whispered into my ear. Oh dear.
Makoto.
Makoto, why are you such a twink? No, I'm joking. There may be a little bullying of Makoto.
Of course.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about.
Thoughts. It's about Sayaka, isn't it?
More dots. I'm surprised you figured it out.
We're kind of like the lead detectives in this group, but, you know, whatever.
Yeah. I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case for yourself.
Yeah, kind of put me out there. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why. As she lay dying, she was thinking of you.
What, are you a mind reader too?
I'm psychic.
She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think?
No, I don't think.
Her final thought was how she could protect you.
What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message.
Well, maybe she wanted to get back at the person who killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone, or deceive you. Which is why her plan failed. Your hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it.
Dots. Are you telling me all this?
Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
They literally just died. How do you know my grief process?
Correct.
Also, like, you didn't know them that well. I mean, like, well, Sayaka kind of, because they did, like, go to school together and stuff, but, like...
Yeah.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation.
Move past their deaths. That's... I could never do that.
Dots. Choco style.
Sorry.
They keep doing the little ellipses thing.
Yeah, I know.
Have to jazz it up every now and then, you know?
No. I'm going to carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? It's traumatic, man.
This is true.
Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. Jinko, who's that? I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go.
Dots. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you.
As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the
Miss
way,
Kyoko, I love you so much.
Read.
Yes. By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? I'm psychic!
I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
No, well, Dots.
Oh god damn it, we called it.
I'm psychic. Just kidding.
What?
Huh?
Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition.
Well, it makes sense that that's what she would want to talk to him about.
I mean...
Like, you don't have to be psychic to invert that.
Rip.
Ugh. Rip.
To be continued. Is there gonna be a Monokuma theater? I don't remember. Despair Bat.
Despair Bat.
Yes, let's save the data. Yep, that's it. That's all, folks.
That's all, folks.
Yep. Well, that was fun, but I'm glad we decided just to keep, like, all the thingies all together. Yep.
Yeah. Ah, I forgot. It's been so long since I've, like, played or watched someone play one of the class trials. I, like, almost forgot how they worked.
I mean, I remembered how all of the things worked except for the last one, which kicked me in the ass.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
It's okay.
Thank you guys so much for joining. Do you have parting words to share with chat?
Ding dong, bing bong. Those are my parting words.
I'm pretty sure you said that every single time. I'm not even kidding.
Have I? I feel like I've definitely done it at least once before.
You definitely did it last week, and I'm pretty sure you did it the week before, so that is a 100% success rate thus far.
Clearly, this is where my brain's at.
Yep,
It's
ding dong,
late.
bing bong. Alright.
I'm tired. Have a good night, guys.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Ding dong, bing bong.
That's all I've got.